Hey guys, recently Mario from XDA did a really good in-depth analysis of the OnePlus 6 to see how it performs with smoothness and gaming and find out whether it lives up to its slogan, the speed you need. The first thing we tested was real-world performance. To do this, we measured the cold start launch time performance of Gmail, the Play Store, and YouTube on the Pixel 2 XL, the OnePlus 5T, and the OnePlus 6. To record the time it takes for the app to create the main activity of the application, we cycled through 3 applications and opened each of them 150 times. Here are the times for each phone. These numbers represent the best time recorded from each device. You can see the significant improvement over the 5T, which was the previous OnePlus phone. The OnePlus 6 is nearly twice as fast as the Pixel 2 XL in some results, largely thanks to the new chipset, but also due to optimizations OnePlus implemented in this device. Let's compare the 6 and the 5T in some side-by-side app launches for some much heavier applications, starting with Asphalt 8. Now let's try PUBG. Game loading speed was an area where there was a noticeable but small improvement in the OnePlus 6. And this isn't surprising given the test really stressed storage speeds, and both phones pack the same UFS 2.1 storage. OnePlus says they're committed to making sure their phones run just as well a year later after they were first used. And to that end, they're also implementing some behind-the-scenes optimizations that'll improve launch times of apps you frequently use. You might have also noticed that OnePlus has a different animation for opening apps than other phones. They actually use a much shorter animation, and it looks and feels as if the app is opening faster. It's a pretty simple trick that really satisfies your sense of immediacy with opening apps. Using your fingerprint sensor to unlock your device is just as fast as it was on the OnePlus 5T. After you touch the sensor, your phone will unlock in just 0.2 seconds. When it comes to face unlocking, it will take 0.4 seconds to unlock your phone. These may not seem like significant details, but when you use your phone in short bursts hundreds of times throughout the day, it becomes an integral part of a speedy user experience. If you've used the previous OnePlus 5T, you'll notice that the RAM management is pretty much the same. In our tests, we didn't find any significant real-world improvements. But switching between the apps is still extremely fast and one of the most efficient RAM management systems in any phone. At the end of the day, the speed of the UX feels extremely fast. We found little improvements here and there throughout our tests, and OnePlus continues to kill the competition in this department. There's a lot more that goes into a smooth UI than just beefy hardware. So many Android phones include bloated ROMs that offer subpar performance when it comes to launch speeds, stuttering problems, and scrolling and transitions. So we put the OnePlus 6 to the test to see how it does with UI smoothness. To do this, we put together a tool to extract and parse the frame data, and a UI automation system that allows us to build macros that mimic real-world use cases by simulating touch input, scrolling, loading new activities or windows, and compound tests with complex UI navigation. These tests were run across the Pixel 2 XL, the OnePlus 5T in the 8GB model, and the OnePlus 6 in the 8GB model at their full resolutions. The Adreno 630 featured in the OnePlus 6's Snapdragon 845 is actually one of the beefiest specification upgrades in the phone, with 30% better graphics performance and 30% less power consumption. We tested the GPU benchmarks using Gamebench. This chart shows the frame rates when running PUBG. It consistently hit the 30 FPS frame rate cap. Considering this is a game where reaction time is important to snag the win, the OnePlus 6 proves to be a great choice for gamers. Here are the benchmark scores for all the hardware from Gamebench. All of our tests show that the OnePlus 6 is a killer gaming phone. Once again, they've created one of the fastest phones in the market, punching way above its price tag. If you want to see our detailed article where we go over all the stuff in this video more in depth, you can check that out in the description. That's it for this video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.